Echinacea plant, agroplants.org, also known as Coneflower. So before we start, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to purchase plants, there is a link below, link is the right top side, and if you purchase, this is donation for this channel. So this plant, it's hibiscus, and it's perennial, evergreen, and in cold climates semi-deciduous, or you can also grow it as an annual plant. Usually it's grown for ornamental flower for the beauty. Also, it's a medical plant and it's attract a lot of pollinator. Also, you can use it as cut flowers. It's not really common, but the flowers are beauty, as you can see. Can grow in subtropical, Mediterranean, and or temperate climate. Usually between hardiness zone from 2 until 10. Possible also to grow it in hardiness zone of 11, but it's a little bit different. I will explain later. So the leaves are green in oval shape, not something crazy. The flowers can be purple, white, pink, orange, red, yellow, green, or even kind of bluish. When the flower mature, become in a cone shape. This is why it's named coneflower, and the flowers attract a lot of pollinators. It's crazy. Most of the dicey, when you have a full bloom, attract a lot of pollinators, especially bees. So how to grow it? So it requires well-drained soil, prefer rich soil, and lightly moist soil. Not really too much wet, but lightly moist. Uh, of course, for caring, I would at least put fertilizer once a year. You can start to grow it by plant, seedlings, seeds, or just cutting. It's not must to start by cutting, but if you want to ensure the flower color, so cutting it's a good method, or just to buy a plant. Be aware that this plant is aggressive, and recommending planting season will be spring as an annual, spring to summer as perennial in hardiness zone from 8 to 10A, spring to autumn in hardiness zone of 10B, and 11 in hardiness zone of 11 you should plant it in the autumn. Major pests can be the aphids, and pruning will be in the winter. Usually pruning can be all the season, just the deadheads and all the almost dying flower, just cut them. It's helps the plant to make more and more flowers. The height of the plant depends on cultivar, but from 40 to 140 centimeters, so it's been 1.3 to 4.7 feet. In the right condition, it's a fast-growing plant that requires small to average amount of water. Better to add water in the blooming season, but if you grow it as a perennial, so when you have rain, you don't need really to add. It's not require a lot of water. Light condition in optimal condition will be the best, full sun. I saw people grow it in less than full sun, give less flowers, no point to grow it. Of course, you can grow it in a container. Size of the container 8 to 18 liters, so it's been 2 to 5 gallons, something like this, even less than 5 gallons. Require average amount of water, keep the soil moist, and consider to put some mulch to reduce the vaporization of the water. Also, every 2 years, switch the soil, or every few years. Don't forget, potting mix intend to be rotten after a while, and then it's not really good. So prefer well ventilated and good drainage. Rich soil with organic matter, and can, of course, potting mix. You can prepare something by yourself if you want, like peat soil with perlite or vermiculite. Blooming season can be from the spring to the autumn, usually only in hardiness zone of 10B to 11. It's in the autumn. Um and except this, if you want to grow it from seeds. So usually 20 to 25 Celsius will be the best to sow it. It's been 68 to 77 Fahrenheit, possible from 15 to 29 Celsius, so in 59 to 84 Fahrenheit. But again, it will take more time to germinate, and less seed will germinate. Keep the seeds in dry and dark location, better to do it in the refrigerator. Sowing season in the spring, and in a hardiness zone of 10B, spring to autumn. This is the best, of course. Go by the temperature will be the best. Usually, when you the seeds condition for germination will be moist soil, humidity, and sunny location. Average amount of water, don't let it dry, and keep the soil moist. Usually, it germinates after 2 to 4 weeks, and for seedlings, just keep them in a little bit moist, sunny location, and it will be great. Don't forget, if you want a lot of flowers, increase the amount of water in the summer. Except this, it's easy plant to grow without special requirement. Usually you just put it and it's bloom. Don't forget to prune the dead heads and just flowers are gonna die because it will increase the amount of flowers. Uh, Again, it's beautiful flowers. If you want to grow it for beauty or medical, it's an option. Uh, I grew it in the past. Every few years I grow it again. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some lists, subscribe, and of course, purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy, and come visit us again.